Business is such an emotional roller coaster, isn't it? Sometimes I wonder because there's been times, I don't know about you, but there have been many times I have just not wanted to work. There's times I have not had the energy. There's times where I know I should be putting in the work and doing the work. And I really felt like I just was depressed. I felt like I was struggling and suffering from depression. And so, because I was struggling with depression, I didn't have the business that I want. I didn't have the clients that I want. But let me ask you, were you depressed and then you didn't get the clients and business because of the depression? Or is it because you didn't have the clients and business and then you became depressed? Let's talk about that today. And that's what we're going to get into with this little episode of With Your Boy Wick. Wicked. Shut up. So if you wonder who I am, what I do, I am your very own beauty boss Wick. They call me Beauty Boss Wick. And we're going to talk about depression and the roots of it. I'm not, first of all, here, before y'all hate me, before y'all go and just hate me, before you start throwing the, all this stuff, their depression is a real thing, right? And I think one of the hardships or the parts to deal or look at it is that what you're really dealing with, or is it a result of the work that we're doing or not doing, right? So then we're going to try to differentiate the two, and I'm going to give you a really good example. Here, I'm a business owner just like you. I struggle with the same emotional, the ups, the downs, just like you. And I know how hard it is. Believe me, there's times I am not motivated. There's times I struggle. There's times I just drink and cry, right? And that's just, I'm just being real with you. There's times I've just wanted to do absolutely nothing and sat in front of the TV and Netflix all weekend long when my ass should have been working, because I just couldn't do it. Ironically, I'll share with you a quick story. So if you don't know, one of the things that I do, I'm a government contractor. So in fact, that's one of the work I'm doing right now. I get all these orders from the government, like this one that I'm placing right now. And sometimes when my business is slow, and it's a slow business, it's not going, and most of the time it's because I'm not doing the work, right? It's not slow because it's slow, it's because my ass is being lazy. So I'm slow, I'm not motivated, I'm tired, I don't have the energy, I don't have the drive. And then what'll happen, and hopefully this will resonate with you, what'll happen is all of a sudden I'll get this order, or this order will pop up that I totally forgot about. And I just made a good chunk of money. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's as if the clouds of depression are everywhere. And because I received this new order, this business that just came to me, the sun rays, beamed through the clouds and disintegrated the clouds. And now I have all this energy. So, you know what? So work with me here, right there. Work with me. So before, I had no energy. I was depressed. I was sad. Everything sucked. Life is horrible. Why am I in this business? Hate it. Maybe I should look for another job. And then I get this order, or, and in your case, somebody all of a sudden books one of your better packages out of nowhere. Tell me, if that has ever happened to you, and you got somebody just all of a sudden booked with you, have you felt that energy? Have you felt that vibe? Have you felt alive all of a sudden? And you're no longer the zombie of depression and sadness. And why did I get in the beauty business? This sucks. It's horrible. And you start second guessing yourself. Are you vibing with me right now? And then somebody places an order, somebody gives you business, you get a new booking, somebody DMs you, all this stuff, and all of a sudden you got this energy, right? This energy was always inside of you. Are you feeling me? This energy was always inside of you. So that's one of the things I want to talk about today, and the importance of consistently working, because we cannot rely on all this happening. So a lot of every now and then I'll be reading some messages, and some people be depressed, or they're sad, or things are not happy, or they're wondering should they get a second job, right? I have rarely spoken with anybody. I don't think I've ever really spoken. There might be one or two out there. I don't know, but it's such a rarity. And I have a philosophy: you cannot create programs because of a rarity, right? You just don't do that. You talk about the general, what is common, what is known. So most people in the beauty, in the aesthetics industry, that are just killing it, in that industry and doing super well, are not depressed when it comes to the business side. I'm not talking about the personal. You know, you could be doing well in business and the relationships aren't great, the kids aren't listening, you know, there's sickness in the family, there's all these other factors, right? So let's put that to the side for now. Not saying that those are not important, but you know, that is life. Let's talk about, I want you to focus right here on the business side of it, and kind of do that. Right. So people that are doing really, really well in the industry are doing pretty good. They're happy. They're more happier with their business. Let's just say this: their business is not the reason for depression. Can we agree upon that? Right. So how do you do that? You know, like me right now, I, again, going back to the same thing, trying to lose, not trying, I am losing weight. I'm getting back into shape. I'm doing all these things. And in the beginning, it's such a chore for me to go to the gym. It's been a chore for me to work out. It's been a chore for me to exercise. But I know that is the path, right? I may not be happy with it, but that is the path. Ironically, now that I've been doing it for about a week and a half, I actually look forward to going to the gym. I look forward to doing workouts. You know, I'll go take a leak. I know this is TMI, too much information maybe, but maybe you can do this as well. When you go for a leak, right? We do it. Don't lie. You know, you ain't, your PP don't evaporate from your body. Maybe, I don't know. Could be. But what I do is whenever I get up to go take a PP, you know, the sink counter's there, I'll quickly do like a quick 25 push-ups just on the counter, right? And I'll just go boom, 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 boom. As you can see, these yolks, look at this, man. Right here. Watch it. See that? Almost. I'm getting there. But anyways, but I'll do that, and I'm building my discipline, and now I'm feeling better. So a lot of the times when people say, well, I'm depressed, and then now because I'm depressed, I don't have the clients. Because I'm depressed, I don't have the money. You know, my depression is the reason that I am not successful. And I want you to flip that around. Go, well, if you had the clients, if you had the money, if your business was balling out of control, if it was just full, would you still be depressed, right? And I'm hoping you'll say, no, I would not be depressed if my business was balling out of control. Good. So don't feel, and this is coming from me again with my orders, my business. You know, I'm down, I'm sad, I'm out, I'm not motivated, I'm dragging ass, I'm sitting on the couch because I'm a business owner and no one tells me what to do, which makes me sometimes the worst boss and the worst employee, because if it's up to me, if it is to be, it's up to me. So when I'm not motivated, I'm just sitting on my ass doing the exact opposite, creating this downward spiral. So I'm not motivated, I'm not working, I'm not marketing, I'm not looking for new clients. So I go down. But ironically, what a lot of people don't talk about is the upward spiral. So you can actually do the daily action that you know, like, and again, I try to speak in things that are almost like 100% guarantee. So, you know, if you are consistently posting more on social media of relevant content that is of interest to your audience, your ideal clients, etc., you know, the chances are, if we were in Vegas and I'm a betting man, I would bet that you would get more clients. I would bet you would get more business, because you're just advertising stronger. Your brand is out there more. Are you feeling my vibe? Right. So that creates the upward spiral of you doing these things consistently, whether you want to do it or not, with that vision in your mind of that promised land. Right. If you keep that vision in your mind, go, hey, I want to do 6 figures plus. I want to do this and more. I want to be able to do that. Good. So, and then you have to ask yourself, if me sitting on my ass watching Netflix when I should be working, is that, we're all spiraling. Is that creating an upward spiral or taking me down to visit my homeboy Satan? Because the downward spiral, as it goes down, it burrows into the ground, and Satan's there just waiting, going, doo, 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 here comes another one. Doo, 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 doo. They've been watching Netflix long. Doo, 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 doo. I can't wait for you to come to hell. Right? So when you look at that, when you look at your feelings and your emotions, have you ever noticed how you can instantly flip that emotion around? So that's why I want you to constantly think, motivation is garbage. You're motivated, then you're not motivated. I'm sitting on the sofa, I'm depressed, I'm sad, motivation level -4. Right? Then all of a sudden you get an order. Somebody books for a 3 micro needling series with you, and that's $499. All of a sudden you just go ping, your phone goes bang bang, and it shows $500 deposited, and you're like, what? All of a sudden you're stoked, yo stoked, right? Woo, woo. So do you notice how our emotions are like, it's not static, it's a wave. The wave is up, the wave is down. But if you're consistently working on it and you keep in focus the motherland, your dream, what you want, what you expect, what you desire, and that these simple things that you're doing regularly, whether you want to or not. So a champion is not made, a good body is not made going to the gym only when I feel like it. Like only when I feel like I'm going to go to the gym. Hell, I don't feel like it 90% of the time. So that is a recipe for failure when I feel like it. We do things when, to get the result, when we feel like it or not. I don't feel like posting, but is it good for me? Yeah. I don't feel like doing a video, but is it good for your business, for people to see your face and get to know you and your brand and your message? Yeah. Right. And again, another gal a while ago was unhappy with where her business was. And she goes, I post a ton. And I'm like, how much is a ton? How much did you post a week? I posted 2 to 5 a week. That's not a ton. A ton is 2,000, right? Whatever, right? So you need to be doing 2 to 5 a day. If I go to the gym and I do, 2 to 5 reps on the bench, right? I just do 1, 2, done. And then I go, man, you know what? Where my yolks at, yo? Where my yolks at? I did that twice. I did 2 sit-ups. Why am I not seeing the results? Dude, well, do 200 sit-ups. Do 200 of these, right? Do 20, whatever the number may be. The answer is more. Do more. And they're like, well, wait, what if I'm spamming? Dude, you know what? You need to if you, whatever, let's just say this. If you are not where you want to be, right? If you are not where you want to be, then let's try to do something different and not continue that path of what you've been doing. I heard this a while ago from somebody else and I really liked it. Maybe because I'm a dude and I'm crazy, and they said violence is the answer. And you know how we hear it all the time. Violence is not the answer. Violence is not the answer. You know what? In your business, violence is the answer. And when I say violence, I mean violently attack social media, like post aggressively. Now, I'm not saying go out there and be mean, like, hey, you are weird looking and your nose is odd. It's like, don't be mean. Be a cutie patootie. But violently working, violently focusing, violently be aggressive, because this is your business, this is your baby. Right? So kind of look at that, but look at your emotions and be like, hey, I'm going to do this even though I don't feel like it. I'm going to do this even though I don't want to do it. I'm going to do this because I know it's going to take me where I want to go, right? So focus on that. And when you look at depression, because again, our lives are 3D, 4D, 10D, whatever. So you got your business, you got your personal, you got this, right? The balance is insane. But at the same time, if you can just focus on this, your business, and you do the work, you put in the effort, you put in the time to create that upward spiral, right? You will be thankful. You will be appreciative. And you will maybe even realize that, you know what? Life is great. Business is here. And the only regret I believe you'll be like, gosh, dang it. Why did I not do this a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever your time frame may be? That'll be your only regret. No one ever regrets working too hard. No one regrets, like, oh my God, I wish I wouldn't have put in that extra time and effort to make my business so successful. Yeah. Some people be like, well, we got to be with my family and I want to balance and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm not saying don't spend time with your family, but I am saying this. You working harder right now, if your business is not where you want it to be, and you making more money to be able to give your family the life that they probably deserve, maybe a little bit more valuable than you spending time with them, right? You can spend time with them at McDonald's, or you could be able to take them out for a week-long vacation at Disney, drop 10 grand and not even miss it. Be like, boop, there goes 10, no worries. Another 10's coming to replace that 10, right? So kind of feel up. So again, look at depression and are your actions causing the depression that you might have previously thought, I'm depressed, therefore I'm not doing it. Well, it's like, maybe you're not doing it. That's why you're depressed. So again, just my philosophy from my business, one based on what I've seen within myself and the times I've been depressed, it's because I was being a lazy ass and I wasn't doing the work. And I thought Netflix was going to fix me. I thought alcohol was the answer, when the answer was what it always was: to get back on my horse, back to point, focus on my goals, do the work to move my business forward, and could keep doing that. Because if you keep doing that, you will win. The only times you will not win is if you give up. You keep doing it, take a breather, take a breather as you need it, be depressed. I cried, I drank, cried, took a nap, got up, and like, okay, I can't keep doing that. So take that breather, then be like, boom, on point. You got this because I have faith in you. And why do I have faith in you? You are my business partner. So we are going to do this together, you and I, right? So let's do this together. I'm going to rely on you. You have me to rely on as well. Let's do this together with the rest of the community. Be amazing, because amazing pays oh so well. Peace.